Hey guys, and welcome back. Be sure to check out all of our college basketball picks, including our daily free play over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Yesterday, our daily free pick came through as St. Mary's went on to cover the spread, and for today's action, we're covering the Harvard versus Princeton matchup and give our take on who we feel has the better edge against the spread in that matchup. In today's video play, we're going to be talking about this contest out in the Big Sky between Eastern Washington and Idaho and give our lean on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. Eastern Washington today coming in as about 6-point underdogs, and on the year, of course, Eastern Washington hasn't had the same level of success in terms of wins and losses as Idaho, but Eastern Washington also went against a tougher non-conference slate, which has a lot to factor into that. And then also in league play, these teams have been fairly similar. So you have the Eagles that are at 12-12 overall, and they're 7-4 in conference in comparison to Idaho, who's at 16-7 overall. Like I said, bolstering their overall record a bit more against more manageable non-conference slate in comparison to the Eagles, but they're 8-3, very respectable as well within the Big Sky. Eastern Washington, they picked up a number of covers for us over the last few weeks of action. However, they came up well short in their last outing, losing on the road against Portland State by a final of 81-94. This was a disappointing result for the Eagles, who had been playing some of their better ball. They picked up 3 wins in a row, dominating North Dakota, coming through against Northern Colorado, and then also a nice 20-point win on the road against Sacramento State. So this Eagles team, they have veteran players. They can get the job done on the road, especially when they're playing their brand of basketball. This team, they rank 151st in the nation in scoring average, 183rd in total team defense. They have a slight plus-minus on the year of about positive 3 points. So we compare them over to the Vandals, and coming into the year, Idaho, they had high expectations, and they've largely been able to live up to those. In conference play, this team, they've been pretty solid. Right now, they're sitting in 3rd place within the Big Sky, just behind Montana and Weber State, the two teams that always, it seems, find their way into the top tier of this conference's standings. More recently, in their last outing, Idaho was able to come through on the road against Sacramento State, picking up that win by a final of 81-58. And the Vandals have also gone on to win their last 3 games in a row, dominating North Dakota, also winning on the road against Portland State and Sacramento State. Their last loss came at home prior to these 3 wins against Northern Colorado by a final of 63-80. So a 17-point loss there. Kind of surprising for Idaho. This is a team that has been pretty solid on both ends of the court this year. They're 152nd in the nation in scoring, 58th in total team defense. So if you compare these teams, they have very similar numbers in terms of their offensive output. Idaho has been a bit better defensively this year, but you also have to discount that somewhat given the fact that they've gone against a slightly easier overall schedule. So we feel like these teams are fairly similar in terms of how they stack up within the Big Sky. Of course, Idaho was able to come through on the road against Eastern Washington about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was a very competitive, lower scoring game. Eastern Washington, that was one of their worst offensive performances within league play. We expect better from the Eagles this go around. They've been playing better ball, especially offensively, since that particular result against Idaho, and we see that carrying over into this matchup. Probably going to be another lower scoring game between these two teams, and at the end of the day, that's going to give these points a bit more value. So we're going to go ahead, side with the road team here today, taking Eastern Washington, getting the 6 points and what we see as being a very competitive contest. If you agree with this pick, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our college basketball picks for today over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.